Jump packs are a common tool for us here in the shop. Because our cars sit a lot, they don't get driven much. We're constantly trying to keep up the batteries on those cars. So at times we're gonna have to utilize a jump pack like this in order to get a car going. And so some of us might be familiar with this, but we wanna go over a few things. So our jump packs have a charge cord that's plugged into the front. Right now, most of them are pretty similar. We do have a couple that are different, like this gray one back here, but they all require charging of some sort. And so anytime I go to unplug these to get it out, I want to grab and pull that out directly. Don't rip it off as we run away with it. The other thing that's unique about these is that there is a specific way that the cord gets stored, and there's a switch to turn it on. And so when I get to a car, get set up, I've got to turn that on. It tells me the available voltage within the jump pack, and then I can go ahead and try to start the car. Let's go out to the lot and see how we get this thing connected. So I'm going to start this process making sure that the jump pack is off whenever I go to make connections. I'm going to take my red lead out, make sure I've got enough cord, make the best connection I can that's firm, give it a little bit of a wiggle, make sure it's got a good connection. I'm going to do the same thing with the ground side. I want to make sure I've got confidence. If there's not red and black colors, look for the positive, the plus sign, look for the negative sign, and make sure that we get this hooked up properly. Once we got that hooked up, I want to find a nice safe place to set my jump pack. I want to avoid valve covers. I want to avoid belt and serpentine belt areas because that could damage our jump pack. So this one, it's got a nice spot over here on the air box. You could even lean it and lay it down, and I know it's not going to fall over. So now, once I've got everything hooked up, I go ahead and switch this to on, and then I can go ahead and start the car. After I've started the car, I'm going to turn the jump pack off first before I disconnect my leads. I'm going to take my ground one off first, go ahead and coil it back up. And repeat for my positive. Once I've got this all set back up, I could put it in the car with me to drive in or carry it back and plug it back in on the bench. Either way, I do not want to leave this in the car, even during my lab, because there might be another group, another class, or another group of students that need this jump pack, and so we need to get it back to the charger. Once we get back in the shop, we're going to put it back up on the bench in the proper spot. I'm going to take my cord, plug it in, and I need to make sure that it is charging or shows that it's charging before I walk away. If you ever get one of these jump packs out and it's unable to start your car, it's not enough voltage, it can't get it going, let one of your instructors know so that we can keep an eye on that pack. These are batteries just like in the car. They're very small batteries, and over time they're going to fatigue, or maybe we have a charger issue and it's not getting charged and maintained here on the bench. In either case, let your instructor know so we can make a note of it and try to get that one worked out. One way that we can help with the jump pack situation is to charge our batteries every time we have a car in the shop. So once you bring a car in, if you're at one of these lift stations with the number on the door, you can open that up and there should be a few things in here to help us. One is an extension cord, and the other one is a battery charger. There might be one of two styles. We've got a handful of these Napa ones as well as a handful of Matco, but they have pretty similar operation. There's our Matco one there. These chargers are automatic and they're quite easy to use. They've got a standard 110 plug. I'm gonna go ahead and plug this into an outlet or my extension cord if I need to. And then I'm gonna take my red and black leads. I'm gonna use this battery here on the bench just to demonstrate. Once I get it connected, I will show the voltage that the battery currently has. And over here on the right, I'm gonna go to the setting of 15 to 40 amps, which is an automatic setting. So I push that button twice, I get an indicator here, I wait 5 to 10 seconds, and I should show that it is charging. I often also hear a fan or something start within the charger as well. Once it says charging, now I can carry on with my lab and my work, and we've gone a step to try to improve that battery for the next time we use the car.